What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial professional. Welcome to my channel. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is GCT, Gigacloud Technology. This finishes at $29.82 today. That is up 11.94%. So we've been covering this stock for almost a week now since it IPO'd, and so far there's been some pretty epic price action. So there's not too much information about this stock, but it is a Chinese fintech company. And there's really no reason to justify this price action, but this price action was very similar to a few other stocks, specifically HKD, AMTD, and MEGL. All of those stocks are also Hong Kong IPOs that mooned when they first started trading and have since pulled back. So it just appears like GCT was the latest Hong Kong IPO fintech momentum pump / squeeze. This was number 6 on StockTwits today, had over 3,800 mentions, so once again, we're going to talk about it. We're not going to do a full technical analysis because there really is nothing to analyze here. We only have 5 days of trading, so we'll just quickly talk about the few indicators that are here, and I'll give you guys my opinion on what's going to happen. So there's only 2 indicators as of right now. First indicator is the aftermarket action. So right now, this is pulling back down to 29.10 in the aftermarket, so that is a bearish indicator. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will sell off. And the second indicator is a gap up at 21.20. So another bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back down to 21.20 to fill that gap. And that gap should fill in the short term. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. It's not necessarily a bad play, but there is a lot of negative momentum right now. This is pulling back after the massive pump. And again, only 2 indicators, but they're both bearish. So this may keep running to the upside a little bit more, but there really shouldn't be too much more upside potential. And there still appears to be a decent amount of downside potential. And again, this should pull back down to 21.20 in the short term to fill the gap there. And from the current price of 29.82, that would be about a 30% downside potential. So I would say going long at the current price, 29.82, would be a high risk, medium reward play. Not really worth it in my opinion. So a good chance you get burned here if you go long. So if you want to go long, please do that at your own risk, and it would definitely have to be for a quick scalp. Get in, get your money, get out. But honestly, if you're a bit patient here, again, this should come back down to 21.20 in the short term to fill the gap, and I think that would be an excellent entry, a much better entry than the current price of 29.82. And at 21.20, there's a lot of upside potential in the longer term, and really shouldn't go too much further to the downside from there. You really can't go too wrong buying in at 21.20. So I would say going long at 21.20 would be a medium risk, high reward play. So I don't like the current entry of 29.82, but I can support going long at 21.20 where the gap is, and if it pulls back, then you can just average down. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, looks like a pretty good play to me. Again, only 2 bearish indicators right now, and again, this should pull back down to 21.20 in the short term to fill the gap there, which would be about a 30% downside potential. So I would say going short at the current price, 29.82, would be a medium risk, high reward play. I say medium risk, again, because this may bounce in the short term, but really shouldn't go too much further to the upside. And I say high reward play because 30% downside is a lot of money. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure, this should come back down to 21.20 in the short term to fill the gap, and that should be some pretty fat gains on the downside. So I can support going short at the current price, 29.82 and higher. And again, I would cover at 21.20 where the gap is for a relatively easy 30% downside gain. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is GCT, Gigacloud Technology. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.